in here. It's the same method. We've already set these up for you, so anytime you add an image to, say, the projects gallery, it will be updated into this slideshow here. So I'll show you how to make edits to this page content and the images here. So once you're logged in, you can go to the page you want to edit and then just go up the top here and edit page. So inside this is all the content and how it's being held and where the slideshow is. So if you look for the paragraph that you want to change, which is there, you can make any text changes to that. Just make sure you don't delete any of the little brackets that are before and after it. There's a list of all your jobs, so you can change that similar to how we showed you before. So it's quite simple, and once you've finished making changes and you're happy with it, you click update over here on the side. If you do run into problems, come up to screen options and turn on revisions and then close that down, and you'll see here every time you hit update it saves the previous versions as well. So if you needed to go back a few steps, just click on the one the right time that you thought was better from before, and then so this will show the code that was saved at that point, and you just make sure you line up the right one that you want and click restore, and that'll go back to the one that you had before. Now if you want to add images to the sliding gallery, just go add gallery images down here on the side, choose your image, Twin Waters aerial view, and then put it into, I guess, our services page. That'll add to that one. So now that's in there, and if we go to specialist work or our services, it'll come up probably towards the end. So we'll just look for the Twin Waters aerial view. That's the image there actually. So yeah, it's been added into that one. Okay. Projects gallery. Let's make sure that there's one in there. I think the projects gallery is being drawn from landmarks because there's more images in there. So if you wanted to update the images there, the ones on the projects, just put them into the landmark page. So that'll update this gallery in here. It'll add an image in here as well as adding another slide into this slideshow here. If you wanted to edit your contact details, the ones that are up here in the heading banner are actually an image, so we'll have to make a new image file for you. But anything on the page, like these ones down here, we can edit inside this website panel. Also the contact us page is quite easy to edit. But if you wanted a new Google map, you have to go to Google Map and get the code if you update these. So I'll show you how to edit this page. So you just go at the top, edit page, and then just look through the coding until you can find your address. Try and keep it in the same formatting, and yeah, you can just change any email address or phone number and then just hit update. The ones in the bottom at the footer, I'll just show you where they are. These ones down here, to edit those, they're inside a footer widget, so just come down under appearance and then go widgets. And it's column 1, 2, 3 and 4. I think we're only using 1, 2 and 3. Sorry, footer widgets. Bottom 1, 2 and 3. So inside bottom 1 we've got the head office as a title, and then the phone numbers and addresses there. So yeah, you can change the title and that'll be quite bold, and then just change the text inside there. Now what you want to do is save. Once you're finished, close it up and then go through to your website. To add more images to this slider on the front, it's a bit of a process, but I'll run you through that now as well. So you go into the media tab and you'll see that the slides are all in here. So we want to add a new one. So we select our file, got the slides. I'll just put a duplicate in there just to show you. Slide 4. So once that's finished uploading, you'll want to come down to the file URL and just highlight it all and right click and go copy. Then what you want to do is come down to UDesign. This is a part that controls all the slides. There'll be a whole bunch of options. They'll probably be closed up. Probably look like this when you first come into it. So you want to go to front page sliders. You probably won't need to change any of these. These are just the way that it presents if it has a different style. The timeout speed, text color and stuff. So these are, you've got 6 slides in there at the moment. So we'll add a new one. That'll come up down the bottom. So slide 7. And what you want to do is click on the image here, right click and go paste. You can put a different link in here if you wish. So if they click on the image, it'll take them to a certain part of the site. So the image will be in there now, and also there'll be a spot for text down here. So there's a bit of coding just to put the text box in place, but when it starts going lorem ipsum, the Latin, that's where the actual text is. So you can pretty much just highlight the Latin and delete it, or you can, if you don't want any text, just highlight the whole thing and delete it, and then just click Save Changes, and that will update the slides. I'll give you the slide dimensions in the email I'll send you with all the logins, so you can cut your images to fit the same size. You need quite a high res photo for it to look quite nice without it getting artifacts from stretching pictures too big. So now you'll see we've got the slides that are going, and we've got 7 now. So this is number 6, and then number 7 is the one that we've just added, which I think we've already got in here somewhere. Yeah, so we've just added 2 of it. So I can go back and just delete that now, just to show you that it's been in there. So back down to UDesign, front page sliders, come down to number 7, the one that I don't want, and just click this X here, and it'll delete this slide. Just make sure you hit Save Changes. And that's pretty much a rundown. If you have any other things that you need changed, just let us know. We're happy to make updates for you. Or if you're having trouble with the video, I can go into further explanation.